was from the moment he took off to the bird strike just as they were ascending, to then making the decision that they couldn't land on any emergency runways and he needed to ditch the plane in the Hudson River. At one point they flew 900 feet over the George Washington Bridge, and we've captured some of the images here where you can see the result. What you may also remember from this extraordinary event is that there were no fatalities. So Sullenberger and his team managed to save everybody on board. Now I can imagine that at certain points in that horrifying experience, Sullenberger was incredibly transactional with the way that he was instructing people. However, because he'd been able to create through his transformational leadership style, because he'd been able to create the trust and empathy with his team, inspiring confidence in them, instilling calm, talking positively about the outcome, and then personally being the last off the plane, this certainly were all contributing factors to an extraordinary outcome. My last quote of the day is also something Sullenberger said. He said, "The absence of injury does not mean the presence of safety." The absence of injury does not mean the presence of safety. And when pressed further on that, I really encourage you to look on YouTube for some of his interviews. He's a really inspirational guy. When pressed further on that, what he talks about is never being satisfied with good enough. Never being satisfied with good enough, and really having a sense of chronic unease and questioning about what could possibly go wrong here. Of course, it's a dramatic example, but one that I like to share, and I really would encourage you to look at some of the footage on YouTube of the interview.